Hi, today I would like to talk about indoor and outdoor Christmas lighting. The festive season is nearly upon us, and I thought it would be nice just to give you some idea of the huge range that we do stock. Noma is recognised as one of the best brand names in the festive lighting business, and we've been stocking them for a number of years. The reason for that is choice, range and reliability, and keeping up with the trends that are required in this very colourful part of the business. What we're trying to do here at Glebe is, firstly, as you can see from the display around me, we actually show you on display quite clearly every single light set that we sell. We're trying to keep it simple, and I'd just like to briefly talk a bit about LEDs, which are becoming more and more popular. Reasons for this: no non-replacement bulbs lasting for several thousands of hours, very bright clean colours which are ideal for trees indoor and particularly outdoor, where you can get this lovely brightness. Reliability, very economical to use because they're low voltage and they have a transformer, and also they're very safe. The other thing I'd like to point out with them is that the flexes tend to be so much thinner, and so therefore they're easy to wrap around trees or any ornament that you wish to, door arches, gutters, and it also makes it so much easier to disguise them as well. Again, let me just stress the ease of using LEDs and the choice and range of quantities. For example, here we start at a 60 light set. We then go to 80s, 120s, 240s and 380s. So it does give you such a lovely flexibility in what it is that you want to light. The other beauty about them is now we have an add-along sets of 100. And the beauty here is that you can actually mix colours, or you can just keep the same colour. And with technology moving on as it is, of course, you can actually now have what we call a power pack with a controller, so you can control what setting you want from the sitting room. How easy can that be? Here again, completely weatherproof, as long as the initial 3-point power plug is indoors or in a weatherproof socket, which we do also supply. Going on from that, we have, of course, here above me the icicle, snow shower types of LEDs, huge range. Predominantly the colours tend to be bright white and blue, but there is another long version of that as well. As you can see, and I've mentioned earlier on to you here we have the 240 set, and a bit further along the 360 set. I must stress that these can be used both indoors and outdoors. Indoor lights, again, still very popular, and as I've mentioned earlier on, the LEDs can be used for that, but we still do the traditional filament lights. Again, very competitively priced, albeit LEDs are still slightly more expensive, but they are coming down in price. But nevertheless, we've got a lovely range here of filament lights. And I must also mention the importance of spare bulbs, and this is where we do stock in the full range of Noma. We do carry a complete range of spare bulbs, and even if we haven't got them, just make sure you can tell us what the code number is on the back of the old packet or on the packaging of your bulbs, then we can actually get them for you. But I do stress again, Noma lights only. I know spare bulbs are a minefield, and you do get some of these large stores that just don't have the backup service, but we can certainly try and look after you from that point of view. Filament lights aren't quite as bright. Sometimes you find that they're nicer in the house because they are softer, but again, very useful, and there's a nice range. Also, we have what we call a static or multi-function, and various shapes and sizes, and the berry light either comes in red or white. Also, we do carry one or two what I'd call novelty lights, which are ones for children's bedrooms or children's trees. And for example, just up here you can see this lovely set of lit snowmen, very popular for children's bedrooms. I would also just like to mention the nice extensive range of what we call indoor feature lights. Some of a more modern design, static lights, flickering lights, there's a lovely pencil light there, and also we do carry the more traditional range of what I call candle arches. But here you do see there's a nice flickering one here just to add a bit of further interest. So generally great range, something here for all of you, and please come and have a look. As I said earlier on to you, one of each is on display. Furthermore, I would just like to mention, with reference to the popularity of solar lights, we do, to make it very easy, if you've got something that you want lighting well away from the power, then for only $9.99 you can have a 50 LED string set of lights, so it just takes all the hassle away from thinking about getting power. So finally, just to cap, great range, good aftercare service for you. Any questions we can help you with, then I ask for the lighting team, which is Pete, Bernd, myself and Dave. Thanks very much.